the people that use sign language are people that are deaf, which means they can't hear. So if they can't hear you talking, they have to see you talking. And to be able to see, you have to use your hands. Okay? So I'm going to teach you a few signs. The first one is airplane. So you take your pointer, your pinky, and your thumb, you stick it out, and then you fly it. Airplane! Next, Genevieve, we have a boat. Yes, you kept your hands together and you make a boat. Make it float. Next, we have a train. You have two fingers and you put them together, and it's the train on the tracks. Next is bike. And you take your hands and just like you're riding your bike. Good job. Another one is car. Just like you're driving, you're holding on that steering wheel. Drive, drive, drive. And then you have truck. And you just make it bigger, because trucks are bigger than cars. And you drive that. Another sign is bus. Do any of you ride a bus to school? Yes. You make a B on both hands, and you turn one, and then you make like the doors opening and closing, opening and closing. Some other signs that we're going to sign deal with outside, like the sky. Another one is moon. You make a C and come from your head. It's like the moon in the sky. Night. You have your hand. Let's see. Another one is cloud. And you make C's and then you go in the air, like the cloud. Okay. So now are we ready to sing a song to incorporate all those signs? learn a different way to communicate, and that was sign language. A lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's give her a round of applause for coming and showing us all that and teaching. This is Catherine with My Smart Hands with Catherine. Thank you so much for coming. And we're going to get our sticks here. And you know what? I think we probably should get it back on our horses and ride them back to the vet. Can everybody go find their horse? And now it's time for the letter of the day. Our letter today is the letter, does anyone know what this is? T. Very good. And the key word to help us remember that is table. And the sound that it makes is t. Okay, so we're going to say the card. T, table, t. Can you say it with me? T, table, t. Very good. And now we're going to practice writing the letter T. And we're going to use a gesture to help us write the letter T. And we're going to write it very big in the sky. And we'll use this to help us. So we're going to just trace in the air a T. So can everybody stand up? And I want you to hold out the hand that you used to hold a pencil or crayons. Which hand do you use? Okay, and 2 fingers. And then your other hand goes on your shoulder so you can feel the movement of this letter. Okay, Genevieve, can you put your hand on your shoulder there, on top of your shoulder? Let me help you here. Okay, right like that. And at home, please do this with us so that you can practice writing the letter T. All right, so we're going to trace, go down, across. Again, down, across. All right, as we write it this time, let's say T. Okay, ready? Go. T. Good. One more time. T. Very good. All right, let's have a seat. And Genevieve, can you come back to your chair? And we're going to practice this card again one more time. Ready? T, table, and make sure you don't say ta, but say t. Yeah, very good. All right. We have even another way we're going to talk about communicating, and that is called Morse code. A long time ago, people did not have computers or email, or they couldn't text to communicate with each other. So they would use something called Morse code. We're going to learn that today, and we're going to need our sticks to help us. So I'm going to pass out the sticks again to everybody. There's Zane and Ava and Travis and Genevieve. Would you like to learn Morse code as well, Engineer Cruz? There you go. All right, so let's look at what Morse code is. What they would usually do is use a series of beep, 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 and every beep and long sound, beep, beep, there was a certain letter, okay? For example, the letter A went beep, beep, and then whoever was taking the code would write down A. Oh, the first letter of the word is A, okay? Now, we have one more sheet with the letters on it. This is the whole alphabet right here. So if we wanted to let's spell Ava's name, okay? Let's say we're communicating to somebody that this message is about Ava. So her name starts with an A, so we're going to go one tap and then a long sound, right? That will be our long sound. So we go, that's A. Okay, let's find the letter V, because V is the next letter in Ava's name. V goes tap, 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 long. So we'll go tap, 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 long. Very good. And then we're going to do an A again, because her name ends with an A, and we're going to go tap, long. So we just spelled Ava's name in Morse code. Now, let's pretend that a ship is in trouble. It got into a big storm, and this ship needs to communicate help. Well, there's a special way we communicate help, and that's SOS. Have you ever heard of SOS? That means help. So the ship would send out a signal. They couldn't call on their cell phone a long time ago and say, hey, we need some help out here. They had to use Morse code to send the signal. And so let's look at that here. Here's our SOS. And boys and girls at home, I hope that you have some sticks or something that you're learning Morse code right along with us. All right, well, the first letter is S. So what is that? Tap, tap, tap. Let's tap 3 times. O is 3 long sounds. And S again. Okay, very good. Now let's send the signal for help, all right? Ready? Very good. All right. How about the word hi? If we want to say hi to somebody in Morse code, this is what H is. H is 4 taps. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the letter I is how many? 2. Okay, so let's do that. All right. We just did hi. Let's say hi again. 2, 3, 4. And then wait a second. Yeah, we have to have a little bit of pause between our letters, because if somebody's writing it down, if they hear, oh, 4 taps, that's H, and they write it, then they need a little bit of time to hear the next taps, and then they know what letter that is. Okay, so let's say hi one more time. Ready, go. 1, 2. Very good. Do you like Morse code? Is that fun? That's a fun way to communicate, isn't it? Okay. So let's put our sticks away. Thank you, Engineer Chris. Thank you, Genevieve. All right. And let's all have a seat now, because we are going to wish happy birthday to some boys and girls at home. And you have a birthday coming up too?
Yes.
Do you? Very good. Yes, well, here are some boys and girls who have recently had birthdays. We have Madeline, who turned 2 years old. Noah is 3. Tallulah is 5 years old. Lucas is also 5 years old. Alexis is 5. Trace is 4 years old. Andrew is 2 years old now. Paul is 4 years old. And another Paul had a birthday, but he's 2 years old. Reese is 4 years old. Luke is now 4 years old. Samantha turned 6 years old. Yeshi is 5 years old. And Mackenzie is 7 years old. Happy birthday to all our friends at home. And guess what? Now is the time where we really get to let loose, and we get to go to recess on the inflatables. Everybody say yay! Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Engineer Chris for providing our music, and thank you to you boys and girls at home. We really appreciate you joining us here today, and let's go to recess. Hey guys, let's go. All right, what can we play on first?